You like my videos? You need to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on every video that we make. They come out Sunday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And there's your dinner.
Whoa, whoa.
Having fun over there, Slippers?
Oh yeah. This thing's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's real fast now.
Oh yeah, I bet. Looks pretty wild.
I gotta go make an important call. I'll be back.
All right. Don't worry about me. I think I want to hear this little baby purr. Fire it up. Oh yeah. Nice.
What happened? Slipper! What happened?
Oh, the throttle was sticking.
Where did this place come from?
I don't know.
This was hidden in the wall?
Oh, well, it must have been. Oh, sorry about the wall there.
Pterodactyl here, and I just want to show you grass rats my new building. So come on, let's go inside and take a look. Well, here it is, the new addition. It's a 40 by 50 addition that we put on. And the reason I went with that is that's the biggest building size I could put on the piece of property that the shop's on. I would like to have gone bigger, but that's the biggest I could go on the piece of land that we're on right now. So I went with a 40 by 50 with 16-foot sidewalls. So yeah, it's tall. And the reason I did that is because we're going to put a 16 by 40 loft, which is going to add some more space to the shop too. So that's why I went with those 16-foot sidewalls, because when I go in that loft area, I want to be able to stand up. And then we even have more space in the attic above the ceiling. So you'd be able to stand up there too. So I'm going to run some plywood down the center of the building, and I'll be able to access the attic from the loft area. So you'll be able to go up into the loft, and then from the loft be able to get in the attic, and that'll give us even some more additional storage up there. But it'll be just down the center of it, because you can never have enough room for crap. That's what Carla says. Okay, here we are at the end of the building, and back here is where we're going to put the loft. That's why we've got this small overhead door here. So we're going to go 8 feet up, and we're going to go 16 feet off the back wall, because this building's on 8-foot centers. And we're going to go all the way across 40 feet. So that'll be 16 by 40, which is about 640 more square feet that we could use. And then that way, when we're in that loft area, you'll be able to stand up. But we're not going to use stairs. I'm going to build a long ramp along this wall. And that ramp is going to be on a hinge. So we'll be able to raise it up out of the way. Now, I know what some of you are probably saying, you should put an elevator in, you should have some kind of elevator. Well, that elevator is going to eat up floor space. Where that ramp, I could raise it up out of the way. We'll just put a winch to one of the trusses and be able to pull it up. But we still got a lot of work to do ahead of us. As far as it's got to be insulated, the inside's got to be finished, we got to put the ceiling in, electric, heat, but that's all coming. But we thought we'd just give you a little sneak peek of what's going on back here. And I'm also going to build benches all the way under that loft area. And then we'll leave this area all open. So we'll be able to get more tools as time goes on. We'll be able to get like a lift. I'd like to get a car lift at some point, put a car lift in here. So yeah, long overdue for this addition because we've been struggling in that small space. And fortunately, with the help of you out there, you grass rats watching this YouTube channel, that's all that helped make this possible. So when they were building this, I had them put in some light panels in this breezeway here that goes between the shop and the new addition to let some light in here. I thought that was a good idea. That helps bring light into this area. And then I also have the state-of-the-art security system for this. I've got 24 cameras now that encompass the whole property, and the cameras work off of motion, and they go right to my phone, Slipper's phone, and Junior's phone. So if any kind of movement or anything goes on, it'll set off the alarm, plus we could see what's going on. And we can access up to 24 different cameras. And we can tilt the cameras, zoom in, zoom out. We can talk. Hey, you, what are you doing messing around there? Get away. I see you. Get out of there. Cops are on their way. So that's all being installed. By the time you see this video, all that stuff will have already been installed already. So for the many grass rat fans that have visited here, they all say the same thing when they come to the shop. They go, I thought this place was a lot bigger on TV when I was watching your videos. I didn't realize how small it is. Yeah. This shop area where we do the repairs is only 1,330 square feet. So it's pretty tiny. So always had to make the most out of all the space that we had here. I've been meaning to put this addition on for a while. It's just that the timing wasn't right. So last October, I set the wheels in motion to get this building put up and talked to that friend of mine, Jason, who does everything. He is just a phenomenal craftsman. He can build houses, barns, they do the concrete. He's an architect. They do it all. He's a master woodworker. He can do all kinds of trim work and anything. He could do it all. He's just a phenomenal guy. And longtime friend of mine and customer. I fix all his construction equipment. So that's who I got to build the addition for us. And like I said earlier, him and his crew, they just did a great job. Great bunch of guys. So here's the opening. It's 8 foot wide, 8 foot tall. And this is where Slippers busted through. So that was the last thing they did before, we joined the two buildings, as they left that like it was, and I told them, yeah, leave that, we'll take care of busting through there. So I gotta finish this off yet. This will get finished off. We'll trim this out. But this is the opening. This is the breezeway opening to the new addition. Pretty neat, huh? We scored the back of that drywall with a razor knife, made it real weak so that way when Slippers busted through on the snow kitty, he didn't get hurt, even though some of that drywall did hit him in the arms, and he said that did hurt, but it hurt him, it didn't hurt me. I wasn't riding the thing. But yeah, pretty cool, huh? Busting through the wall. So this is the entrance. So now we can drive mowers in and out, no problem. Yeah, new addition. So here we are in front of the shop and in front of the new addition. And in this area here used to be all grass. So I had them dig all this grass out, and they came back in and they put in these asphalt grindings because they're about half the price of gravel. And it packs down real good. Plus, that's what the rest of the shop has. It has all these asphalt grindings all in the yard and everything. So that's what we did out here in the front. So here we are in the back of the shop, and where the building sits currently is where the junkyard used to be. So now I've lost my junkyard. But on the other side, we're gonna take the fence and we're gonna move it all the way to the front of the building. So that'll give me some more room in the yard. Because again, this piece of property isn't very big, and We're trying to use every space of it, and every year we go on, we get bigger and bigger, we grow more and more, with less and less room. Okay, so there's a little tour of the new addition that we put on the shop and what's going to happen in the future out there. We'll be able to do more projects and stuff because that'll give us some more room. Get that Palomino in there again. We'll start working on that thing again. We got the space to do it now. We just got to get the building finished off on the inside. So again, I'd like to thank all you that subscribe and watch the videos. Share our videos. Tell your friends. Tell everybody to watch Taryl Fixes All. And as always, there's your dinner. Woo! You got to see the new edition. It's not finished yet, but at least you got to see part of it. Woo! Woo! Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.